In order to be able to write using a variety of sentence structures, you need to actually know some sentence structures. This is a good one to begin with. This is the subject of the sentence, followed by a modifier, followed by the predicate. And this is a pretty standard form. We can sum it up as Cicero mod C predicate, or x mod x px. That's one way to represent it. And there are a number of ways that we can do this. We could say a famous Roman lawyer, Cicero, was a senator and had been consul in 64 BC. Here, we've moved the predicate to the beginning, or we've moved the modifier to the beginning of the sentence. And that's pretty easy to do. We can also do this. Cicero was a senator and had been consul in 64 BC, though he began as a simple lawyer. Or we could say, beginning as a lawyer, Cicero eventually became a senator and then consul in 64 BC. And this takes the form of a list. He began as a lawyer, he became senator, and then consul in 64 BC. And each of these sentences merely contains the same information, but in a variety of forms. Let's take a look at another one. This uses a slightly different form. Cicero starts one way, but uses it to become something else. And we could say each kind of sentence structure, such as this one, which begins with the end of his career, then looks at a high point of his career earlier back, and then looks at the very beginning of his career, contrasts nicely with this one, which takes his career in chronological order from beginning to end. All of these examples contain the same information, and they contain the same identity, but they tell the story in several different ways. And it's this kind of technique that you really do need to master if you're going to become a great writer.